All right, Cancer. Hello, welcome to your reading for the full moon Leo. So right off the back, starting out your reading, we got spiritual partnerships. So I'm definitely feeling like this full moon Leo is guiding you towards seeking partnerships that really resonate with you on a spiritual level, that allows you this balance between teaching and learning, meaning that the relationship serves as a great conduit for spiritual connection, spiritual understanding, and just a really expansive relationship if both of you are allowed to take on this role of teacher and student. Um, I feel like, particularly for all water signs during this time that we're in, intuition is very important. Currently, we have Mercury in Pisces as well as Venus in Pisces. So, relationships is highlighted with Venus in Pisces, and communication and what we're thinking about is highlighted with the Mercury in Pisces. And Mercury is about to go retrograde. And it's really about you understanding how to use this time to really understand yourself, the concepts, the spirituality that governs your life very well, more than maybe you have in the past. And through relationships is how that may be possible for you to really gain that understanding. So it's absolutely about you using this time to understand what's the goal that you have for your relationships. I kind of get the similar vibe I was getting from Taurus, which is about, I think with Cancers, the thing that you both share, Taurus and Cancer, is this loyalty and commitment to the ones who you have known. Definitely to your family, definitely to your close friends, definitely to anyone who has been in your life for quite some time. And the loyalty itself can blind you from if the situation, if the partnership between you guys is an evolving one or not. Now you still need your roots. You still need the partnerships that just remind you of home or whatnot. But those partnerships itself should still be ones that are very, very inspiring and very, very spiritual in a sense. So it's about you having to step up in your power and start calling the shots about what you're looking for in your life right now, and to move forward with that goal in mind. And it's almost kind of moving regardless of what gets in your way, including friends or family, including anything that you may be really guided and held to. Because if you don't, it's going to cause you a lot of mental anguish and despair and sadness and depression, because you're going to want what you want, but you're not going to get what you want because you aren't willing to keep trugging even past those things that may be very difficult at first to let go of, but in the end grant you much success. Like I said, that's not talking about getting rid of all your good relationships, but just looking at all of them, or looking at the ones that you may have already had in your mind to analyze a little more in order for you to get to a better place. Because you want partnerships that are like this, the Six of Cups, that are healthy in their reciprocation, that are give and take. As you can see, this man is, moving his cups forward, stacking them in a perfect lining, and he has this person in the back. Well, now that I'm looking at it, he's like drinking his cups. But I indicate, when I first saw the card, I was just thinking like this is someone who was helping him on his journey. But this also may be the reality of the situation of the relationship that's going to occur between you and your loved ones, you and the people who you may have to kind of give less energy to, or just keep pushing through those relationships. Is as you are doing this emperor thing of making your path very clear and following it, how you can still love the people is the people who may not be in a good space right now for you to have these spiritual partnerships with will come along and be able to drink from the cups, drink from the pathway that you've laid out already, and kind of help guide them. That's where this teacher and learning role comes from. This is your role as the teacher in the situation of showing them the way, and you learning how to be in these better relationships, more fulfilling relationships for yourself. For Mona Leo, all about really focusing on what you want and what feels most emotionally fulfilling for yourself. So it is kind of a selfish time to those type of people and signs who aren't used to giving that type of attention to themselves as much as they do to others. But this is a perfect time to do so, and don't feel bad for taking this time to do so. Because what you don't want to do is stay blind to the truth. What you don't want to do is stay stagnant in whatever energies, whatever relationships that aren't fulfilling to you. And then we get to Aries season where it's required for us to have to kind of start use whatever we have to start this new sense of life that we are on. And you still have the same baggages, you still have the same issues, you still have the same things that you haven't fully dealt with. You don't want that. You want to already be in alignment with people who, like I said, could give you this healthy give and take of teaching and learning, of just whatever you truly do want. Still close connections, still very tight, trusted, protective connections, but ones that are of a higher vibration. Instead of being the leader of it all, and then it just not panning out the way that you hoped it was, because you're only trying to be the leader in what was now instead of trucking forward, moving forward. You're a cardinal sign as well, just as Aries, so it's about you using that cardinality, that cardinal energy to move forward as much as you can. All right, Cancer, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments if it resonated with you.